Good morning. Good morning. I'm sitting here trying to prepare for my video, and it takes a lot of work to prepare for these guys. Let me just tell you, I don't normally do this when I'm out on my shopping run. Sometimes I just I wing it, no makeup, it's a thing. But when I'm videotaping, I try, and I actually pulled out a gray hair before I started this video. It was just kind of hanging there and I didn't like it. I don't always succeed because I realized last time I did a video, I had like a chunk of eyeliner just sitting right there the whole time. Didn't know it. Didn't know it until I went home and tried to upload it. I'm like, wow, I didn't win. But anyway, I'm sitting here. I had to eat my donuts ahead of time. I could not wait this time. I had to eat them. Here, let's do this. I had to eat them before I did the video. I just wasn't feeling it. I needed to get some substance in me. I don't know if you could call donuts substance, but I already had my donuts and my coffee. I had to spend some time with the Lord. I usually do that after my video, but I'm like, nope, I'm not feeling it today. I need to spend some time with the Lord and pray and listen to music, so that's what I've done. So I'm feeling a little bit better than I did when I first started out. But I have some exciting news. All that aside, intro aside, I wanted to show you some super exciting things that came in the mail. There's a very long story behind this. Unless this video gets too long, I'm going to try to do it in a nutshell. But I have recently come in connection with somebody who is a super fan of FBS. And I'm telling you, this friend gets a gold star. I told him that. I had a conversation with this gentleman. He's from Florida. I've never met him, but came in contact with him recently, and he has top fan status already. Anyway, long story short, he's in the medical field and he has a burden for the people that he serves, his patients, and specifically, well, everybody, but specifically those patients who spend extended time in the hospital and have a lot of time on their hands, and they're discouraged and they're anxious. And so he loves our music. He came in connection with it, and just those two things combined, he wanted to put together something tangible that he could sprinkle around his hospital systems. From what I hear, he's very well connected and has a lot of influence even over many hospital systems in his area. Anyway, so long story short, I went to work and put together some things that we could send him, some business cards, some stickers, and anyway, I realized that those are something that perhaps I could use myself. There's a piano in town at a local hospital that I just realized was there and anybody could play. And of course, I love to sit down and just play the piano. And so I might actually use that as an avenue of ministry. And now that I have these things I could pass out, it just seemed like something that maybe God was opening up. And so we did this. Long story short, I'm terrible at making long stories short. But we put together some stickers and I can't wait to show you. Check this out. This is a roll of 500 stickers. I don't know if you can see it very well, but we have 3 different kinds. This one says Songs of God's Good News. So it's very much focused on the gospel. So we've got a whole roll of those, and we have a whole roll, I sent this man one roll of each of these, and I have a roll of each of these. This one says Songs that lift the heart to praise. So these QR codes take you to some new FBS YouTube playlists that I've just made. And this one will take you to songs that are joy-filled songs that lift your heart to praise. If you're kind of down in the dumps and you want some help focused on God's truth in kind of a joy-filled, cheerful way. And then these ones are, sorry, I got some donut remnants still in my mouth here. Okay. Songs for the anxious soul. Okay, and those take you to a playlist. Actually, this is a pretty big playlist because I realized I'm kind of a melancholy person, so I write a lot of songs about songs that can just help us in our anxious and hard moments. In fact, I was just listening to Psalm 62 because I needed to hear those truths again. Pour out your heart to Him. God is a refuge for us, and when we come to Him needing refuge, we don't come to Him as strong people. We come to Him as weak people. And so, but He welcomes us. I love that. And so anyway, I gotta show you, these were the cutest things. I produced all these from Vistaprint.com if you ever used Vistaprint. And look at the adorable boxes they came in. I haven't even really checked to see what all the pictures are on here, so forgive me if there's something bad on here. But anyway, this is a business card. They coordinate with the cards that I just showed you. with the stickers that I just showed you. Do you need to hear some good news? People in the hospital probably want that. And you know what? Frankly, I just knew that these cards could be for everybody. So these are ones about the gospel. And then this next box, I have a ton of these. I have at least 500. I have 500, I believe. These ones are you hurting, anxious, or worried about tomorrow? Now, the ones I sent my friend in Florida said, are you hurting, anxious, nervous about surgery? So his ones are more geared toward people that are in the hospital and that are having procedures done. And then lastly, again, coordinating, oops, I got the wrong one. Coordinating with the stickers, I have these. So, do you need to find a reason to rejoice? Those are my 3 different versions. Now, of course, we could go haywire and get a whole bunch of other kinds, and depending on how this all takes off, we're just kind of playing it by ear, prayerfully seeing how the Lord will use this. And I'm excited to see how the Lord will use this, but these are available to you. I've actually just uploaded them on our site, on our website, and there's a link with this video and with the email that I just sent out that you can actually purchase these. Now, we've tried to keep the price very low. It's $10 for 120 of these items. And so you could put them in your Christmas cards. You could put them on, if you're mailing a box, stick one of these on a box. In the hospital, they actually want to even put, I don't even know, he talked about putting these stickers on their TVs or maybe even on some stuff right by where the patient's bedside is or whatnot, so they can quickly take their phone, get the QR code, be brought right to our YouTube playlists. Anyway, if that's something for you, I would highly encourage you to order them soon, because these could go in your Christmas cards and with your Christmas packaging or whatever. If you wanted to direct your friends to FBS Music, our free online music. So this is not purchasing music for them. This is just, hey guys, I know some great music and I believe you'd be blessed by it as well. So check out this QR code and check out this music. So that's my promo for that. Okay. Now, I have a couple other things to share with you. My dad, again, is a full-time fundraiser, and he mentioned something to me in an email, and these are the glasses I have to wear today because of the material I'm about to share with you. These kind of look old-fashioned, right? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think I used these in my son wake up video. I just love cool glasses. I don't know if they are becoming to me. Whatever. But my dad mentioned something with our campaign about RMD. I had no clue what that was, but you people out there who are 73 years old and older, or maybe even approaching that age, might know what that is. And I am going to give you, I'm basically going to read a few things here. People with a required minimum distribution, they're typically older people who with money that has never been taxed. IRA, 401k, 403b. If you have these required minimum distributions, it's my understanding that you have to either take those or channel them on to nonprofit charities so that you don't get a tax consequence. Okay, so if you are already wanting to give money and you want to give it to a nonprofit or whatever, and you have to this money has to be taken out of your account. Anyway, I don't know if I'm jumbling this or not or making any sense, but if you are older and you have RMDs, we would be delighted if you would send them our way, especially for this campaign. If it's money that already has to be withdrawn and you are going to get tax consequence for that, send it our way. We have a lot of money still left to raise, and we're praying hard the Lord would bring that money in. Even last week, I can't even believe it. First time ever somebody said they put Forever Be Sure in their will. What? I'm like, wait a minute, but I don't want you to die. So that's not why we want that. But these are real things. These are real considerations. These are real things. My dad, who works for a nonprofit ministry, deals with. And yeah, I got to take these off. I got to be serious again. But anyway, if that happens to be you, these are real ways to let your money count for eternity. And we would be happy to be the recipient of that and furthering God's work here while we remain. Anyway, let me give you a campaign update, and then I have a few additional testimonies I'd like to share. We are at 33%. That means we are 1/3 of the way there. So we're excited about that. but continuing to pray, assuming that we raise all needed matching donor money. Okay, so we've got $20,000 that's been pledged in matching money. Assuming we raise all $20,000, based on what we've already raised, we have $14,000 still to raise from today, and we're hoping to do this by the end of the year. So keep that in mind. Okay, and lastly, I just wanted to read a couple very sweet testimonies. Let's see here. I think I actually messed something up on my computer, but let me read at least these two. It says, "Your ministry through music is indeed such a clear and powerful calling. The lyrics in your songs are not vague, cliche, or superficial, but one can tell that these are birthed from a place of prayer, the study of God's word, meditation of God and his word, and a deep love for the Father. May the Lord continue to bless you with these modern hymns and psalms that are a blessing across the globe." And I love to hear that phrase, across the globe, because it's true. I see orders come in. Of course, these would be for digital orders if you don't live in the United States, but they are from around the globe. Australia, I could just name so many. They're across the globe. Missionaries. In fact, next week, hopefully, I'll have a video, an impact video from one of my church's missionaries who graciously sent in. I did not twist his arm to do this, but he sent in a video as well. So I will be looking forward to sharing that with you. So our music is in South Africa and all across the globe. So another thing that was mentioned in that little blurb was birthed from a place of prayer. I was just writing a song last night, or I was arranging a song, I should say. And I get stuck in my spirit and my creative brain, and I'm just like, Lord, help me. Lord, direct me. Lord, help me. And so this is definitely, when I write a song, when I arrange a song, it is not from within. It is something I am very dependent on the Lord to guide my thought process. Lastly, here's another testimony. I am a lifelong pastoral musician who has just come across your music for the first time. I must admit to rarely appreciating more than a piece or two of most composers' works. I know how that goes. I buy a piano book and I like one piece, one or two or three pieces. You musicians understand. But he said, however, in your case, I am hard-pressed to find anything that I do not like. I really want to let you know that your music is among the most musical and spiritual I have ever come across. Wow. Thank you for using your gift. And that's encouraging. I hope it's encouraging to you. If you're considering giving something to our ministry, we want you to know that we want to use it to further God's glory. We want God to be honored, and it starts with me. It starts with me having my devotions here in my car before I make these videos, and realizing that I need to be in a right place before Him. Anyway, I'm kind of jumbled today. It's snowing. It's not currently snowing. I guess there's some flurries coming out here in Wisconsin. I'm telling you, I'm starting to feel the winter blues. I have to fight them. I have to fight them. I don't even know. I don't even understand how that works. I even take vitamin D. I've started my vitamin D regimen again, and I need to get walking as well. So anyway, maybe a great song will come out of this. These feelings. In fact, you're supposed to draw from what is touching you, your emotions most. And so we'll see what happens this winter. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, we've got they're business cards. I guess I'd just like to call them cards and stickers. If you are interested, put your order in quick. I'd love to send these out to many of you and distribute them in your Christmas cards. Have a great day.